Welcome back. Okay, now that we're done with the back of the boat, let's start over the front of the boat. This is where we hope to spend most of our time. It's cheaper to spend a lot more time up here fishing than with your head in the back trying to figure out how come your batteries don't work or the outboard's not starting. What I like to do at the end of the year is I completely take everything out of all my storage, everything. My weigh bag, good chance to check on your safety. Coast Guard loves to see these on everybody's boat.
But hold on there for just a second, Bill. Yeah, talking about that safety aspect, could you talk just about a second about the PFD, particularly the throwable one, because that's the one that generally gets people jammed up?
That's one most of the people don't know about. I don't know, the way I describe it is if you ever lost your hat when you're driving with the motor running, when you pull up there, the waves coming off the front of your boat always submerge everything. That'll do the same thing if you're trying to rescue somebody. First thing to do, grab your boat and throw it. It's got two handles, you can stick an arm in each one, hold it like this, anything, keep them afloat. I mean, that's the whole thing, is get on the water, make it back home.
And another point to make about that throwable, folks, is, Bill, hold it up one more time so the folks could see the straps. If you get checked by the Coast Guard, they will check the straps. If they are loose, if the stitching is fraying, you will get cited. So this is a good time to check on these things and make sure that you are up to Coast Guard regs. Good job, Bill. Thank you.
Point, Ken. I didn't know that about the straps.
Yes, absolutely.
Another important thing to take out of your storage lockers, these new life jackets. They automatically deploy now once they sense a certain amount of water. This can do a job with your storage locker if all of a sudden you hear this poof, and now you're going to have to redo the front of your deck.
Good point, Bill.
Take everything out. Safety, battery cables. They're always good. Take care. Make sure all the wires are tight. Make sure they're all working. And then I store everything I'm lucky with being in the garage. I have my own little shelves that I can come over here and I can just put everything up in here. When I know where it's at come springtime. No, everybody don't have that luxury. Do the best you can with what you got. I mean, but now another thing I do, I try to take all my rods out. Now they're all tangled up. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows the end of the season, last day, it was cold, snowy. You just threw them in here. I sit them over here to the side until when I get done. On my way in the house, I have a spare place that I stick all my tackle. I have a little cart that I put it all on and everything like that. So as the snow falls, it gets cold out, I like to go over my crankbaits, spinnerbaits, change hooks, split rings, check your eyelets on the guides, on your rods, re-spool my reels, check the drags, clean them if needed, anything like that. Preventive maintenance is big.
Absolutely. You can never be too prepared, can you?
Nah. Especially, you got to get out there and get back home. It's safety. And we do it for fun. If you ever get out there on the water, your motor breaks down, that's half the fun for the whole weekend.
Not to mention the cost in that, because as the old saying goes, a stitch in time saves 9, and it's much the same with this. You catch it early, yes, it's still going to cost you money, but you won't be at the mercy of maybe a tow truck or, you know, hoping that there's a Walmart that's a reasonable distance from where you're broken down or needing something.
Or relying on somebody to give your boat a tow back in.
Absolutely. Well, what's the last thing we're going to talk about, Bill? Are we going to look at the trailer next?
Yeah, I'd say let's go over the trailer. I mean, we got the boat pretty much all taken care of. Got the tackle. We're taking all that in the house and going over time. Next would be the trailer.
Awesome. Okay, folks, we'll be back in just a moment.